Hello everyone. So today I thought I'll probably share one more shell script to add a comment on the issue. And adding a comment on the issue is one of the most simplest common thing that you can do when you're working on, let us say, Jira. And when you're working on Jira, you may not want to open your Jira instance. Maybe you just want to add a comment from a script because if you're like me working on a terminal, and if you're like me who spends a lot of time uh, doing wonderful things using a shell script, you can actually add a comment. And of course, it is not really complicated. You just need to use one endpoint. I have talked about this. I have shared how to add a comment on the issue using REST API, using this endpoint called REST API 3 issue, and then of course the issue key followed by comment, which is the endpoint. And then of course you have to pass in this body here with the actual comment. Of course it has this particular body. If you look at it, you have to follow, you have to make sure that JSON body is in correct format. And if you want to learn how to do it, you can either retrieve the comment on the issue, or you can take a look at the documentation and you'll find an example. The main thing here is that you need to have this text where you can replace your text with actual comment. And the script that I have, this simple shell script, is basically adding a comment using the issue key, which is stored in a variable. You can also create a variable for the comment, the actual text part, but you have to be careful when you're working with shell scripts, because these spaces are not escape. You have to escape the spaces sometimes, and if you are using variables within single quotes, then you need to be a bit more careful. But to keep it simple, let me just show you. If I have to add a comment, let us say, maybe you want to pretend that you're always working, and maybe you want to add a comment on the issue from time to time, just to show to your manager that you're a very hard working guy. You can add a comment. Yes, I am working on the issue. I mean, the idea here is to save time. I mean, why open Jira issue? Why go to Jira Cloud, open Jira issue, and click on the comment option to add a comment? So let us say if you have this script, what I'll do is I'll call this script. I'll basically run this script, and right now we are adding a comment on one of the issue, and you will of course get a JSON response back. I believe if you want, you can also silent this output. Maybe you can do something like curl -s, and if you add one more comment, oh no, I think maybe I need to check this properly. I'll test it and I'll probably let you know how to silent it, but you can because it is a shell script. The idea here is to basically do it from the terminal. And of course, if you take a look at your issue, and if you maybe refresh the issue, of course it is a bit slow on cloud, but you can see here that you will find this issue, or in fact couple of issues that we just added. I'm working on the issue, and when you work on the issue, when you say that you're working on the issue by adding a comment, people will get a notification that yeah, indeed you are working on the issue. You can maybe run a cron job and do it on a regular basis. Maybe you can combine the script with the script that I showed earlier to add your time log on the issue. And even when you're adding a time log, maybe you can include this part, or maybe you can call two scripts at the same time. I prefer keeping my script simple, like one script for doing one thing and then combining it together. So that is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much. Bye.